That's to pay homage to all the people with the COVID-19, for the family members, first responders, doctors, nurses, paramedics. We're all innocent. All of us are innocent. All around the world, we're all innocent people. We're all innocent. But anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. I think it's Tuesday, 12th, August 12th, 2020. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange. Life's getting strange. What's her name? The pick for the vice president, Kamala Harris. I think it is Kamala Harris. I have nothing against the lady at all, at all. I have nothing against her. But the thing is, you have to look back at the records. She's from San Francisco, and so's Pelosi, I think it is. And San Francisco is just a hellhole. See, if they can't fix their city or their state, how can they fix the United States? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's all just a joke. I'm not going to vote anyway, but I'm looking forward to see who's going to win this election. I've never seen Trump tap out. I've never seen Trump tap out ever, ever. He's still going strong. I don't even know why he even wants to be president. A lot of all the bullshit he's been through and everything, and he doesn't take a paycheck. I guess when you're that rich, money doesn't count anyway. It doesn't matter. But today we're having just a little bit of water. But life is just getting stranger and stranger every day. And they want to defund the police, and that's like, what? Why would you want to defund the police? You have to put them in anger management classes, and I saw where police officers were handcuffing little kids and stuff like that. There should be an age limit, like say 13 or something like that. Anybody under 13 doesn't need to be handcuffed. It's probably a pretty shocking experience to have that. And there should be rules, and the police are there to protect and serve, not to harass. But the little kid, he did something wrong, but he shouldn't have been handcuffed. He's not going to beat up the police. He doesn't have a weapon. Just put him in the back of the patrol car and call his parents and see what's going on. But it hits the news and shit hits the fan and makes the police look bad, the school look bad, everybody looks bad. Just adds unnecessary stress. But I don't think defunding the police is the answer. No way, man. No way. Because if they do, they're going to have militarized police. That's even going to be worse. It's going to be like the Gestapos over in Germany and stuff like that. So we just got to weed out the bad cops. That's it. That's all we got to do. We still need to put the funding in and everything. We don't have to overfund them. That's for damn sure. But we don't have to defund them. Let me put it that way. What else is going on? COVID-19. All I can say is I don't see an end to it. I see Russia and stuff like that say they got a vaccine, but I don't trust Russia. I don't trust anything anymore. The only news I watch is CBS, and that's the all-seeing eye. If you ever notice that, it's an eye, an eyeball or whatever, and that's the only news I watch because it's all the same. No matter what channel you turn it to, it's the same stuff. They're all run by the same people. But the thing about Biden, he shouldn't have said that he was going to pick a female, and then I think later maybe even a black female. See right there, that's discrimination. That's discrimination against all males, and there's discrimination against the. It's a racist saying, And here's Trump. Trump shooting his mouth like he did on day one. Trump's Trump, no matter what. He's putting down Kamala because she was putting down Biden. That's the way it was in the politics. They're always putting down each other all the time, and then they have to work with each other. That's like lawyers. The prosecuting attorney and public defender or whoever it is, they act like they hate each other in court, but really they're friends. Same in politics. Trump and Biden, they're probably best friends at one time. Kamala Harris and Biden, both of them were running for president or something like that. I can't remember. And Biden took it out of the Democrats. But they should have thought of this a long time ago, but it seems like they waited till the last minute. But I don't know if the stimulus plan is coming through, what's going on. I think here that the schools are going to be opening, I think, in August 24th or something like that. Honestly, I don't think they should go back to school. I think they should use the internet and stuff like that. If you want to go to football or basketball, sporting events, stuff like that. You could do that. Art, choir, band, drama, But the rest of the stuff, I think we should just stay home and study on the computers, for a while anyway. What's up, Tim? Hey, Nod. Nod in? Where are you from? Never seen you before. I'm doing good, though. Honestly, I am. I'm doing good. A couple of days ago, my face is all puffed up. Just the stuff that we eat, And, our food supply, it's getting bad. Oh, you're from Texas? What part? Hey, Kevin, what's going on, Kevin? Kevin's from Canada, eh? But yeah, life is just getting strange, People should, see, like today I went out, I'm doing some yard work, trying to dig up some stumps, just some small stumps. But I'm trying to clear out an area for next year for a garden, I already got a garden growing, but I'm going to make it twice as big. So people need to start doing that, start to get more self-sufficient and different things like that. Because our food supply, it's going to get bad. It is. It's all GMOs. It's not very healthy for you. Nobody's died from GMOs, but I got sick from it. I'm pretty sure that stuff was GMO. Because I eat pasta all the time, and it's never hurt me before, ever. The only time it's hurt me when I ate too much and get a sort of gut from eating too much. But I love pasta. But yeah, we all need to get prepared somehow, some way, And like I was telling people the other day, there's, oh, you're from Houston. Yeah, I've been to Houston, yeah. Yeah, it was in August, 103 degrees or something like that in a black Freightliner. Yeah, I've been to Houston. Never been to Austin, though, but I've been to Houston. Yeah, it's crazy, it's crazy. In a way, it's sort of a gimmick there, too. Okay, Kevin, I didn't know you smoked. But anyway, in Houston, there's a place called Budweiser. They got a Budweiser distribution place there. And I went there, and they're pretty picky when you pick up a load of Budweiser. So I went in there, and when you're driving for Warner, you don't know what trailer you're going to get. You just get a trailer, That's a trailer they assign you. That's the trailer you're going to pick up. So when I went there, the trailer was dirty. They said, nope, you need to have it cleaned out. I didn't have a broom. Okay, the person at the gate at Budweiser was black. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Okay. I don't have a broom. They said, well, across the street, there's a convenience store. You can get a broom over there. So I go over across the street, a convenience store is like 7-Eleven or something like that. You're thinking all you're going to have is bread, Slurpees, beer, pop, stuff like that. You go in there, and they got brooms, like you wouldn't believe. 3 rows of brooms, different types. And the lady at the counter is black. So I bought a push broom, for I think it was like $30. And as I'm walking out, there's a black lady out there. She looks like a black lady. She could be a dude, but I think she was a lady. She's dressed like a guy, but I think it was a lady. And she asked me if she wanted me to clean the trailer. She's going to charge me $40 to clean the trailer. And she said she'd guarantee that you'd be clean enough that Budweiser would pass. So I thought, hey, this is kind of a gimmick. This guy at the gate sends me to the store. That guy there sells me a broom. And the lady wants to clean out my trailer, but it's probably just a coincidence. But that was in Houston. Yeah, I've been there. It's 2005. It's been a long time. Yeah, 2005. That's when I was driving over the road, and then I started driving local. And for 2 or 3 years, I liked it, and then after a while, I just hated to go to work every day. And I'm glad I'm not going to work because I got enough stuff here to keep me busy for the next 3 lives. Yeah, it's changed a lot over here. I could imagine, man. I could imagine. It's, I hate to say those big cities, man. You guys need to get out of the big cities. But really, there's land for sale in Texas. If you go on eBay, land for sale, no reserve, take a look at that and get out of the big cities, man. I'm telling you guys, get out of the cities, And what's crazy too is that there's a lot of tunnels. People don't know about it. But like when I was driving truck, I never went there. But in Missouri, I had a friend that went there in this tunnel. Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah, just look on eBay, punch in eBay, land for sale, and no reserve, or just land for sale. It'll show you all the states, stuff like that. If you like living in Texas, press in Texas, but it's the highest bid wins, and to see if you're not going to get ripped off, wherever the county is, you go to the county assessor's office, you can do this on the computer, and you punch in the parcel number. It'll give you the value of that land. So never bid over the value of that land, So go to eBay, land for sale. There's quite a bit in Texas for reals. It's desert land, but it's better living in the city, The worst day in the desert is going to be better than the best day in the city. The city sucks, man, for reals. If you live there all your life, you don't know what you're missing. But check into it. Supposedly we're getting another stimulus check. I don't know when. A lot of my family did that. Oh, did they? I don't know if they enjoy it or not, To me, I hate the city. I hate it, When I was married, my ex-wife, that's all she wanted to do was go to the big cities, man, all the time. We'd always go to L.A., always L.A., man. But, we always go to Salt Lake, but Salt Lake's not that big. You hear a lot about Salt Lake, but it's only a couple thousand people. But, we'd always end up in L.A. and Anaheim and, places like that. But I don't like it at all, at all. There's nothing fun about it. You're always waiting in line to do something. It's sort of a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah, all you got to do is bid on it. Yeah, I've done it too. I got land in Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, California, and of course here in Idaho, I own my house. I had some in Utah, Colorado too. I sold my land in Utah to this one guy. I kind of got ripped off. Not really, but it was just more of a pain in the ass than what it was worth. He said he wanted to buy it, and then he wrote me a check. I thought I could trust him. It fucking bounced, after I started fucking writing checks myself. So he had to get a 75-year-old mother to pay his bill, He's my age, and he didn't have any money. But I sold him 30 acres, 20 acres. 20 acres for $3,500 in southern Utah. And it was just a hassle. But yeah, check into that. Check on the bids. The highest bid gets it. People are starting to know more about it now, and they're starting to bid more and more. But my best deal, I bought 10 acres in Nevada and only paid $1,000 for 10 acres. And it's not too far from my house, less than 200 miles. But I bought 2 acres in Solano, New Mexico. Not 2 acres. 2 lots in Solano for $200. And it's a rinky-dink town, population like 20 or 30. But you got to watch out for the closing costs. That's what will get you, the closing cost. Because that's where they make their money. And really, you can do a closing for, it's called a dock fee. I guess it is a dock fee. Good afternoon. Hey, how's it going? Anyway, you can do a dock fee for nothing. I can do a dock fee for nothing. But they'll charge you all the way up to $499, Anywhere from $0 to $499. So that's where they make their money, is off the dock fee. So watch that. But like I was saying earlier, when I was driving truck, I never went to these tunnels in Missouri, but one of my friends did. He went inside of it. And he said that you could drive for the speed limit. It was like 20 or 25 miles an hour for a whole hour through underneath the ground in Missouri. I don't know if that's true or not. That's what he told me. But if you get on the internet, you can see that there's underground tunnels in Missouri, Kansas. I know there's one in Salt Lake under the temple. But it's crazy, They even got people working under there, plants, construction companies or whatever, under the ground. But some people are getting prepared for the end of the days. It's called the end of days. I've said this hundreds of times. Is the underground city of Palm Springs? Yeah, see, I don't know. People live there. No, they work there. They work there at in Missouri, I guess. I don't know. Some of the places, if they do live there, because I know they're growing crops, hydroponic crops. But get on the internet and look, underground cities or underground tunnels or whatever. They're all over the world. And some people are prepping for the end of days, which it probably will be the end of days. I doubt if I'll see it. But that means, like when the sun goes down, that's the end of a day. But really, the sun's going to come out, but it's going to be a cloudy overcast, and nothing's going to be able to grow. And I don't know if it's going to be cold. I have no clue. But there will be an end of days. And it might be coming soon. It's hard to say. See, right now we're in the apocalypse. This is civil unrest. Everywhere is civil unrest. But we're in the apocalypse. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. I've said it 100 times. Political, educational, monetary, religion. They're all fake. All of them are fake. And that's what we're in right now. The four horsemen of the apocalypse. And it says, watch out for the little horn. In the Bible, okay, the little horn might be little Kim from North Korea. I'm not for sure if they test on people or not. I wouldn't doubt it. They do have labs. Government operations are down there. Yeah, the government operations are down there. I don't know if they're testing on people or what. But, there is some tunnels that warehouses and stuff like that. They have giant warehouses. See, the guy that told me about it, that went there, he said that's what it was. It's like a docking station, like if you go to a dock, at a warehouse, you back up to a dock. But he said that he could drive for an hour doing the speed limit, whatever the speed limit was. That's what he told me. And he said that there were stop signs there, four-way stop signs and all that stuff. And that was in Missouri. And I know some of the billionaires, they're prepping in New Zealand and Australia. I don't know why they want to go there. But they're having underground bunkers and stuff. They probably grow their own food and stuff like that. But it's not government funded or anything like that. It's just the billionaires getting ready. Because there probably will be the end of days. I don't know when. But it's not the end of man. It's not the end of time. And it's not the end of the earth. It's the end of days. That's when a cloudy overcast or something happens and nothing will grow for a period of time. I don't know how long. 4 years, 4 months, 400 years, 4,000 years. I don't know. But something's going to happen, It could be Yellowstone. It could be a nuclear attack. It could be a meteor, comet, asteroid, or whatever, But it probably will happen, yeah. But right now, it's total chaos. Everybody's chaotic all the time, We're under a lot of stress. COVID-19, I don't see it letting up, They're not going to let college football play. I heard that they're shutting that down. And as much money as we spend on this COVID-19, trillions and trillions of dollars, it's going to be $100 trillion worldwide. $100 trillion. And just think of all the stuff that we could have got for $100 trillion. We haven't got jack shit yet. But I don't know, when they start cutting out stimulus checks again, money's not real. Like I said, it's all fake. Because they have nothing to back that up. They can pay us whatever the hell they want. I believe in the Bible. Of course I believe in the Bible, yeah. And, yeah, nothing will grow. I don't know if it's going to be cold, It probably will be cold at the end of days. If the sun's not coming out. The sun's still going to go around. It's just going to be cloudy and probably dark. So kind of like in Alaska, I guess, because sometimes 6 months out of the year the sun never comes out. But it's not like nothing's going to grow or whatever. You can still breathe and stuff. But yeah, I believe in the Holy Bible for sure. Yeah, I don't know why people don't. Yeah, people should believe. I believe in God for sure. The only thing I don't believe in is a religion. I don't believe in a religion at all. At all. All of them are fucking evil as hell, man. And it's because of the Catholics. That's where it all started, the Catholic religion. And back in the day, the Dark Ages, for 1,000 years, if you weren't a Catholic, they would kill you. So finally, when the Illuminati came about or whatever, they decided to come to America and start their own religion. But when they started their own religion, they made up whatever religion they wanted. and it's all tax free. No matter what religion you are, you don't have to pay taxes as long as you follow the rules. See, it's like the Mormons. They were against blacks for the longest time till the '60s, and then they said that the blacks have equal rights or whatever. So the church had to change their rules, saying that blacks come into the church and take the priesthood. Okay, so now it was the gays for the longest time. The gays could not come into the church and do whatever they do in the church. But as soon as the law passed, the Mormon church had to let them in, because if not, it's not a church, and then they'll have to pay taxes. So the Mormon church, they just change the rules whenever they want, because they don't have to pay taxes. Because, they make $11 billion a year, and if they have to pay taxes, they're going to put out about $1 billion, and they don't want to do that, so they just change the rules of the church. That's what they do. But I don't believe in religions at all. Catholics, Mormons, Jehovah's Witnesses, Muslims, maybe the Amish. I don't know too much about the Amish, but, about one of the closest ones. I don't think they're making any money. But that's all you have to do is just follow the money. You see these guys on TV that get a jet for $24 million, and they say, God says, I need this to preach the word. You don't. All you need is the internet. You can get just as many people on the internet as you can with a jet. $24 million. But yeah, the world is getting evil, man. It's crazy, crazy. I don't know if people are getting greedy, or I know they've always been greedy. But yeah, in the Bible, see, like right now we're in the Revelations. Right now we're in Revelations, and everything will be revealed in this generation. So a generation, you think that a disaster will come soon, like something bad is about to come? I have no clue. All I know is we're going to have civil unrest, which we are having right now because we're in the apocalypse right now. 4 horsemen: political, educational, monetary, religion. Okay. But look in the Bible where it says the 200 million man army. It will say that. But right now we're in the Revelation, and everything will be revealed. I don't know if it's going to come after the apocalypse or what. Armageddon, that's when destruction hits. Armageddon, that's when second coming to Christ and blah, blah, blah. People think the apocalypse was the Armageddon. It's not. It's not. Armageddon, the apocalypse is kind of like civil unrest, disasters, and stuff like that, floods, hurricanes, but that's been going on forever. But we're having more civil unrest around the world than we ever have, People are upset, and I don't see a stop to it. I don't see a stop to the COVID-19 at all, at all. And the food supply, that's what I'm afraid of too, this food supply. Food doesn't taste as good as it used to. The meat or whatever, it's not as good. The prices are just going up, and people are going to go nuts. And like in Chicago, when they looted a department store, like I think one of them was Walgreens or something. Okay, what's in Walgreens worth being convicted of going to prison for? At Walgreens, what's worth it? There's nothing in there. Nothing in Walgreens worth going to prison for. But they got those people on camera, and that's what's crazy. They don't know. But we're being tracked. We're being tracked all the time, man. All the time. We're being tracked. All the time. No matter what. From the time you get up in the morning when you flush your toilet, see they put a smart meter on your house? I don't know how long ago they put a smart meter on your house, but I know you got one now. But we got one probably 4 or 5 years ago. But that meter knows what appliances are running. When you flush your toilet, if you're running your wash machine, or whatever, taking a shower. You think this video is being monitored? Yeah, it is, of course, yeah. But another thing, it's being monitored too by the Mormons. For reals. They're watching me because I say a lot of bad shit about them, man. And that's what's weird about the Mormons. They want to watch so they can tell, See, they can't do nothing to me. They can't do nothing to me because I'm not in their church. I don't work, So, yeah, I'm being monitored, I don't know about you guys, but I am for sure. I don't care, What are they going to do? What are they going to do? But yeah, we are being monitored. Yeah. And this video is going to be around forever and ever and ever, probably. Unless YouTube deletes it, because I'm going to leave it on there. They'll say, hey, remember that dumbass, that old fart? Yeah, we are being monitored. And what's strange is all that shit's in Salt Lake. I can't figure out why. But the NSA's in Salt Lake, and the people that are with your credit cards that are going to try to rip you off or whatever, Citibank, Chase, Goldman Sachs, they're all in Salt Lake too. The Mormons are in Salt Lake, NSA's in Salt Lake, and some of the lawyers that are portfolio recovery, and I don't know what the other one is called. You know, the people that are going to come and try to repossess all your shit, they're all in Salt Lake, and I don't know why. You know, it's weird. But everything that we do in the United States goes to the NSA in Salt Lake, for reals. Yeah. And everything around the world, they're tracking except for, I don't know about China, but everybody else, all the other countries, plus the United States, goes to Israel. And I don't know why it goes to Israel. I have no clue, you know. That's just where they're keeping it. But there's a thing called Yettabyte. Yetta, I always call it Yoda, but it's a Yettabyte, and they have them now. It's 1 trillion terabytes. Where's Beatrice? I don't know, man. I'm sorry, dude. But the thing is, I told Beatrice, she has a following, you know. If she would just get on the net, start her own website or live chat or whatever it's called, she could have a following, you know. But she's not going to be here, you know. She's not ever going to be on this channel. I'll tell you that now, you know. But she's not allowed in my house. If she ever does come over, we can go outside and do a video. But it won't be on the Fat Man channel. It'll be on something else. It'll be on Beatrice, you know. But Beatrice, I have no clue where she's at, you know. It's not my problem. I don't care, you know. I know the truth about Beatrice. She's got problems. I know that. But she brings them upon herself. A lot of times she brings them upon herself, you know. And for Beatrice, yeah, well, I don't know. But anyway, crime pays for her. That's like the people that are looting and stuff. Crime pays. And they know they're going to get away with it. And they know, you know, at the worst, it's going to get probation, you know. That's what's sad. Because our times are changing. And the lawyers, those are the people you got to watch out for too. The defense lawyers, they're assholes. And they let criminals go, you know. They go right in there and they lie to the judge and lie to everybody. And they just let them off with probation. See, that's the same as Beatrice. Beatrice does a lot of collateral damage throughout this town. You know, because I've talked to area businessmen, managers and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah, that's what's crazy, you know. We all need to stick together and become a family, you know. I don't have anybody here. See, I'm not married. One of my sons in Ogden, and he sent me a message yesterday, which is crazier than hell. And I don't know if I should say this on this because I don't know if it's true or not. He said that my grandson got bit by a snake. He said he'd call me. Okay, that's almost been 24 hours. I've been trying to get a hold of him. But, you know, I don't have a family here. I got my sister, you know. She doesn't live too far from here. And she's by herself, too. She's LDS. She's a good person, you know. She loves the church and all that. I had two of my family members are in the church. And they believe it, you know. They believe it. So, more power to them, you know. I have no problem with them. But, yeah, families need to stick together. They do. Honest. And people need to start planting some stuff, you know. Get ready, man. Plant anything, you know. Because it's going to be scary. And, yeah, I don't know if anybody will ever go door to door trying to break into people's houses. You know, I don't know. But just be prepared. To me, I don't have a problem protecting myself, you know, because I have a shotgun, I have a 22 pistol. Yeah, I already stocked up on food. I haven't seen my sister for a while. I haven't seen her for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 months, you know. But I could probably get a hold of her on the internet, the Facebook or whatever. She's not too far away. My other son, he lives in Twin Falls. That's about 40 miles from here. That's basically the only family I have. But I don't mind living like this, living like a hermit, because I don't like going out in society. It's crazy, People are just fucking stupid idiots, And it's not cool to be a fool. Every time I go somewhere, it's something piddly ass stupid stuff that runs into a real big hassle. So yeah, I'm stocked up on food, and I got to get a garden growing, and plum trees and stuff like that. And next year I'll have a bigger garden, bigger garden. But yeah, I'm doing fine. I have no complaints. I just don't want to break out in something. Let's see. Do you feel like people watch you, or are you being harassed? Then you go out. No, it's just a pain in the ass sometimes. If I go out, if I go to the grocery store or whatever, you got to put a mask on. You got to go down a certain aisle. You got to do this. You got to do that. See, that's what's strange. I don't know if it wasn't like in Canada, but here where I live in Burley, Idaho, a year before the COVID-19 even hit, all the stores, you could order stuff and they'd bring it out to your car. And to me, that was kind of a red flag. Something's going to happen there, because we got Smith's, that's Kroger, or whatever you want to call it, Walmart, and Swenson's. And all three of them, there's three different separate entities. They're all grocery stores, though, run by a different company. But all three of them at the same time opened, like you can order your boxes or your food or whatever, and they'll bring it out to you. And I don't know if that's the way it is in Canada, but it was a year before COVID-19 even hit. And I thought that was kind of a strange coincidence. Because now that's what people do. They order online, and then they go pick up their stuff at the stores. I haven't done that yet, but I probably will, because I don't like going to the stores anymore. I don't like going out. So I probably will just order online and just go pick it up whenever it's ready. Is that the way it is in Canada now? That you could pick stuff up at the store? Because see, it was weird because it was a year. Let's see. That's crazy. I never thought of that. Yeah, that was just started delivering food last year. Okay, was it before COVID-19? It was before COVID-19, huh? Yeah, this will probably be the new norm, yeah. Because I don't like going out in public anymore. I don't, Social distancing. Yeah, see, that's also kind of strange because they always say 666, 6 feet, 6 feet, 666, 66. Everything's 666. And yeah, it's weird. But I don't know if this was planned or not. It's hard to say because I don't trust the government. I honestly don't. I don't vote. I'm kind of curious this election who's going to win. And to me, Biden shouldn't have said that he was going to pick a female. That's one thing he shouldn't have said. And then Kamala Harris. Where are you from, Eddie? Eddie K. Oh, Belgium. Hey, good deal. How's everything over there? It's probably late in the afternoon. It's probably late in the evening. But yeah, the world's getting crazy. See, I got a friend over in the Netherlands. She's doing okay, and she says the government takes care of them pretty good. Like down in Australia, I think one of the cities they're closing it down again because they only had like one or two cases. Oh, you're hot? That's just me. I do that to all women and most men. And some men. Oh, yeah. I do that to all women and some men. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be postponed. No. I honestly don't. But I'm kind of curious what's going to happen. No matter what, if Trump wins, people are going to be pissed off, And to me, I don't have a problem with Trump. He tried to bring jobs back from China and stuff like that. Because that was our problem. I bought a lot of stuff out of China, a lot of stuff over the years, And I would have bought American made, but they don't have it, I buy stuff from Australia. I bought a it's called Redback chainsaw and a lawnmower and something else. They're battery operated, and they're good tools. They seem pretty light. So far, I haven't had a problem with it at all. My lawnmower or my chainsaw, I'm pretty pleased with them. The thing is, when you buy stuff out of China, they're making a fortune off of us. Like, cha-ching. That's what they think of Americans. But yeah, Australia's taking care of the COVID-19. They're shutting everything down. I don't know if they could do that here in the United States. Just say everything, okay, everything shut down, for 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. But they got some more COVID-19, 2 or 3 cases they found, and they're shutting it down. Just this one town. I can't remember what town it is, but that's how they're taking care of it. He said probably came in on a shipment or something, delivery. But I guess you got to do what you got to do. Different countries have different laws, and here I don't see a stop to it because we have too many homeless people. We have too many homeless people, and all it's going to take is just one person to spread it again. And that's what's sad. Like the people that are running, like Pelosi and Kamala Harris. You look at San Francisco, man. San Francisco's a hellhole, and people go on vacation to San Francisco. They say they see the homeless people, and they say they see human feces on the streets and needles and different things like that. And who wants to go on a vacation and see somebody shooting up or somebody taking a crap on the side of the road or whatever? That's not a vacation. That's just sick. And they should have places for people to wash up and clean up and stuff like that. But it's just too hard in California. It's rough, and I don't know how people can afford their rent. So hopefully they're not going to get evicted. But the thing is, the people that own the land, they have to pay their bills too, and it's hard. So it'll probably just become a cashless society, and everything just be running off chips. Nobody will have any money, no matter what. Probably put you in a place, pick a place for you to live or whatever, and say, okay, you're gonna have to stay here. But I've been rattling on quite a bit. But thanks, Kevin, and not in or whatever. And Robert Johnson, Trump is way better than Biden. I think he is too. I'm not gonna vet. Thanks, Eddie from Belgium. Thanks, Robert. I didn't see Trish on here or Juan, but those guys are pretty good people. But thanks for watching, and stay straight, stay strong. God bless, and see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day.